Yo, going live. Don't have my normal stuff today, so I am in a boring situation. But we're going to talk a little bit of Cowboys football right now. Trying to make sure that I got everything lined up for you guys, for the people that are going to be on live. Man, a lot of things happening today. CD Lamb at practice. The final 53-man roster is out today. Well, there might be some changes and stuff like that. So it's like, don't get used to it right now. There's still people making cuts and all that stuff. But I'm actually gonna read through the actual 53-man roster. I gotta go find the tweet because I think Nick Harris put it out. I think it was Nick Harris. What's going on? What's up, Trent? What's going on, Craig? How y'all doing? Normally when I am, when I have my my other live, when I have my whole setup, I can see who's actually tuned in. So if you're in the comment section, say what's up. What's up, certified? How you doing? What's going on? We're gonna talk about this 53-man roster. All right, I finally got it pulled up. Cause look, I'm getting a lot of hate. What's up, Klebo? Hey, y'all do me a favor, man. Hit that like button so that everybody knows that I'm live right now. Hit that live button so that everybody knows that I'm live right now. All of my stuff right now. Let me know how y'all put the fires in the chat if y'all can hear me. I'm trying to be as loud as possible, but I don't know if this microphone to this laptop is playing. So hit me hit me with some fires in the chat to let me know that you guys can hear me. Trying to be as loud as possible. Okay, certified Dallas Cowboy. What's going on, man? How you doing? Paris, what it do? What it do? What it do? What's going on, everybody? Now, as you guys know, the YouTube universe is kind of hating on your boy right now. So, if you could hit that like button and get that algorithm up, man, I'd appreciate it so much. And you guys know, normally, I've been trying to go live, but I started a coaching gig. So I started a couple times a week at a local high school, Oakton High School. We should be doing some great things this year. I can't wait. Our first game is in a couple days, so we're trying to prepare for that. I'm excited about it. And also, my son just started high school football, so tomorrow I'll be at a scrimmage. So excited about that as well. Football is back, Joe Martinez. Definitely, football is back. Excited about it. Um, so let's talk about this roster. All right, we got three quarterbacks, which again, I said to myself, I'm not going to get upset about the roster. It's all about moving forward, right? So we got three quarterbacks, which we probably should have two. We got Dak Prescott, Cooper Rush, Trey Lance. Um, there's a couple of guys that should have been on this roster, and I think that this is probably the flex spot right here, the quarterback spot. Running backs, we got four of them: Zeke, Rico, Deuce, and Hunter Lepke. So shout out to Deuce Vaughn. I did not think Deuce was going to make the 53-man roster. I love the story. I love Deuce's story. Um, I always got, I guess what I would say, um, for the small guy, for the underdog. I'm always rooting for the underdog, and Deuce Vaughn is definitely an underdog. I didn't think he'd make the roster. Do I think they? Do I think that that possibly could have been the roster spot right there? Yeah, possibly. But at the same time, I do think that Deuce is a good player. Um, the the reason that I'm a little upset at the running back spot is I don't know. I don't think we got worse, but I don't think we got better there. I think that was probably the spot that we probably should have drafted, and I'm going to die on that hill. That was where we should have in the fourth round. we should have gotten back up into the 4th round and gotten us a running back. And I think we'd be in a little bit better situation. They flew Dalvin Cook in. He got a workout. Like my guy Tuck said, probably not gonna. They kicked the tires on him. It probably wasn't enough for them to make a move as of right now. But the running back room, I'm okay with it per se. And I'm going to get into the Zeke hate a little bit after I talk about the roster. But oh man, we got some certified hitters in here. What's going on, Miss Jackie? My guy Dram. Yeah, Woods and Lawson probably should have been on here. Certified Dallas Cowboy, yes. The offensive line got better for sure. For sure. And that's partially why I'm gonna, why the Zeke hate. That's why that's in the title. Brandon Cooks, Jalen Tolbert, Jalen Brooks, Kevontae Turpin, Ryan Flournoy. I didn't think Flournoy was gonna make the roster. Not necessarily. I knew after the 3rd preseason game that he was a shoo-in. But when we drafted him, I didn't think that I knew we would carry 5 wide receivers, and I was okay with it. And keep in mind, guys, CeeDee Lamb is not on this list. It looks like Chuma Edoga, which I'll get to the O-line. He'll probably go to the IR, so that'll probably be CeeDee Lamb's spot. So it'll probably be 6 receivers, maybe. But shout out to Ryan Flournoy, man. The rookie found his way. And he's offering some things in that passing game that we don't really have. So I actually like all of our receivers. Is it a burner group? Nah. Is it a group that you would say is the best receiving core in the league? No, you wouldn't say that. But I think everybody offers something different. CeeDee Lamb is the number 1 bona fide receiver. He can line up and do everything. I think all of these guys are complementary to what CeeDee Lamb is, and that's what you want. Brandon Cooks, he offers speed. That corner route is something that is second to none in this NFL. Jalen Tolbert, timely catches, nice hustle, blocking, all that stuff. Jalen Tolbert is becoming he's becoming a NFL polished receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like a role player, kind of. You know how the Bulls had those teams, and you had the Steve Kerrs, the Ron Harpers. I think Jalen Tolbert is like the Ron Harper of this receiving group. Jalen Brooks can win one-on-one matchups, has solid, strong hands, can win down the field. I told you guys last year when we drafted Jalen Brooks, he reminded me of a young Terrell Owens, the one that caught that playoff touchdown against Green Bay. That T.O. He reminds me of him. Not T.O., but Terrell Owens. Not Terrell Owens. That's what Jalen Brooks reminds me of. Kevontae Turpin, that speed, that's a weapon. He's one of the best returners in the league. You can add him in jet sweeps. You can put him in the backfield a couple downs and stuff like that. So look forward to seeing how they move him as a chess piece. And Flournoy already talked about him. So next, we're going to talk about the tight end position. And this was the position that I thought had the most flex. I thought we should have gone 3 tight ends here. What's going on, Rhonda? How you doing? Guys, it's football season. I'm going to be here. David Jenkins, DJ, glad Deuce made the team. I'm happy for Deuce, man. I really am. I didn't think he was going to make it. I personally, no, I'm just going to let y'all know I would have picked Royce Freeman there, but I'm okay with it though. See, that's something. Deuce making this team does not bother me at all. Doesn't bother me that I was wrong about that. Because I like Deuce and I like our players. So I'm okay with it. I'm starting to sound like damn Stephen Jones a little bit. All right, let's see. So tight end. We talked about this. This is where I thought this was a spot right here. Jake Ferguson, Luke Schoonmaker. Bro, if Schoonmaker wasn't a second-round pick, Schoonmaker wouldn't be on this roster. We talk about other guys, but Schoonmaker probably, if he wasn't a second-round pick, wouldn't be on this roster. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. But John Stevens Jr., surprise, surprise. I actually called Aisha yesterday, Aisha Morrison, because sometimes when I'm in a funk and sometimes I'm thinking of things, I will call some of my buddies. For the most part, I called Tuck today. Talked to Tuck for a good bit. I talked to Foots. I called him on the phone. But Aisha, I was stuck on John Stevens Jr. or Brevin Spanford because I didn't think we would carry 4 tight ends. And we carried 4 tight ends here. And I think the reason that we're carrying 4 tight ends is because of Schoonmaker. That's why I think we're carrying 4 tight ends. It's not Brevin Spanford or John Stevens Jr. And we also sent Hendershot to the Chiefs for a conditional late round pick, which I think that's a good deal for both sides. And I expect Peyton Hendershot to do some things out in Kansas City. Shout out to him. He found a home. I'm glad it's not Philly. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. That's the place I didn't want him to go. I did not want homie to go to Philly. Not at all. For the people that just joined, man, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for the bro, man. What's going on, Keystone? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Just sitting here talking Cowboys. Hit that like button for your boy so we can get in that algorithm. We got to let YouTube know they got to get your boy out of purgatory right now. They got to. Your boy got. Look, I got some kids to feed. I got all that stuff, man. So we got to get back monetized. All right. O-line, we got Guyton, Smith, BB, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele. That's our starting 5 right there. Love it. Matt, well, let's go. I'm okay with it, but they ain't gonna let homie go, bro. That's the Amari Cooper pick. They have to be right about that. So Matt, well, let's go is going to be on this roster. It's going to happen. Brock Hoffman. Yes. TJ Bass. Yes. Chuma Adoga. Man. Awesome Richards. I'm okay with it. So I'm okay with the 10 linemen. I don't have any qualms here at all. You know what I'm saying? Fine with it. Lance Ball. Oh, I think Josh Ball. I said Lance Ball. Where the hell Lance Ball come from? But Josh Ball. I think this might have been his best training camp, but sayonara. Thank you for your time here, sir. D-line, Micah Parsons. I don't know why he's listed as a D-lineman here. You can probably be, but DeMarcus Lawrence, Nealon, Wheat, Osa, Jordan Phillips, Linville Joseph, Mozzie Smith, and Chauncey Golston. I really like our D-line. I think that, I was high on Fehoko when we drafted him. He didn't have such a great third game or a great second game, I don't believe. So, I thought the first preseason game was solid. I don't think that they could find a role for homie. I personally think he plays the 5 technique, the defensive end, the best. I don't think he's much of a 3 technique. That was just an experiment gone wrong. They felt like they could make him a 3 technique with the last regime, and it just didn't work out. So I think Fehoko was a 4th round pick for us last year. So looks like, yeah, that was kind of a waste of a pick. That could have been a running back for us last year. We keep omitting the running back position, man. We just do. We keep doing it. Linebackers. See, this was the toughest cut for me because, and I say this, and I'm not lying. A lot of the guys that got cut, they could have been on this roster. Linebacker was a really tough cut. Really tough cut. And I hope that they sign a couple of these guys back to the practice squad because we'll probably need them at some point. The guy that I was really rooting for was Darius Harris. I was hoping that he could be one of our linebackers and special teams guy. I think that everybody was competing with Buddy Johnson, and that's not a bad pick at all to have him on our roster. Buddy Johnson had a hell of a preseason. So shout out to him. So the linebackers are Kendricks, Clark, Overshown, Marist, and Buddy Johnson. So, I think that's a really solid 5. Then we got 5 corners. Oh no, my dog is out, Deron Bland, but it hurts to see him not on this list. And it seems like him and Diggs just can't. We ain't never got 2 things that match, bro. We ain't never got 2 things that match. You got Diggs, no Bland. You got Bland, no Diggs. Like, damn, bro. We got Trayvon Diggs, Jordan Lewis, Kalen Carson, Andrew Booth, and Israel Mukwamu. Happy to see homie make the squad again. Mukwamu, shout out to him. Our safety room, Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker, Wanye Thomas, Marquise Bell. That's about as solid of a group that you can have. And like I talked about some of the flex spots, maybe quarterback, tight end, Julius Wood should be on this roster. Julius Wood should be on this roster, guys. That probably was the cut today that I looked at, and it made me sick because I think that he's going to be a solid player in this NFL. Hopefully we can get him back to practice squad. I'm really hoping. He had a hell of a camp. He had a great 3 games stretch for preseason. If people are actually really out there watching tape, somebody would pick up Julius Wood. Somebody would put him on their roster. That was the one for me that if I had to harp on something, that was the one that hurt the most. That one right there. So hopefully he can get on the practice squad. We can get him back on the practice squad because, again, the linebackers, Julius Wood, I mean, they played some ball this camp. They really did. And that might be a testament to our coaching, a testament to our new scheme that's coming into play. It's linebacker friendly, safety friendly. So let's just keep that in mind while we're moving forward. In specialists, we had Brandon Aubrey, Anger, some of the best in the business. Trent, I don't even know how to say the snapper's name. I ain't even going to try. I think Sieg. And then CJ Goodwin, who's one of the best in the business as well at his job. So that is our 53. So clap it up for our 53 as it stands right now. Now, there are a lot of things out there. There are people that have been cut. Like, if I'm being real, if I'm being honest with y'all, I think that like Desmond Ridder getting cut in Arizona, that intrigues me a little bit because Desmond Ridder coming out reminded me a little bit of Dak Prescott. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. He reminded me of Dak Prescott, especially at the Senior Bowl, had a hell of a Senior Bowl. And Atlanta just couldn't make it work. And then, Arizona, so that's something right there where I think Desmond Ridder is better than the other 2 backup quarterbacks, in my opinion. Y'all can let me know if I'm tripping, but I think Desmond Ridder would probably do better in our system than the other 2. Maybe not, again, it's not me crying over spilled milk, but it's me saying I really like the prospect better than the guys that we have outside of Dakota Rain Prescott. I don't know if any running backs got cut. I heard the damn Jets held on to Anaconda. Like, what the hell, bro? Like, what the hell? We was waiting. We was waiting on Israel. We was waiting on Anaconda. And it just didn't happen, bro. We was waiting on it. What's up, man? Hi, I'm on live. Okay, you gotta go back over there. See you later. Bye. Frank Gore Jr. got cut. Frank Gore Jr. was a hell of a prospect as far as the running back goes. So, I mean, do I think Frank Gore Jr. is better than anybody that we have? He's probably better than the guys we cut. If they feel strongly about it and they can get on the practice squad, I think it's worth a shot. What's up, my guy Jay Tuck, bro? What's up, my guy? What's up, bro? I almost hit you and Rome up and said we should go live. And I was like, they probably got something going on right now. So I was just like, all of my stuff right now, we kind of remodeling in the house. All of my podcast stuff is put up right now. So yeah. I mean, but we definitely got it. Hey, bro, I don't want to say what the name is, but we probably should have gone live on this topic, and we probably can at a certain point. We definitely got to talk in the chat, bro. We got to definitely talk in the group chat, and we gotta put something together for the people out here. Sadiqa, what's going on? What's up? Jackie, Miss Jackie, you said is Frank Gore Jr. better than Dalvin Cook? I don't know right now, and this is actually why I called Tuck. This is actually why I called Tuck. Me and Tuck had a spirited conversation about the running back position, and it was two things. Why y'all hate on Zeke so much? And I'm not saying y'all, but why the fans, why the Cowboys fans, why we do this to our people? Why do we hate on people? We hate on our contracted guys. You know what I'm saying? If they just show like one bad season, one bad moment, like we hate on our people more than anybody else does. We hate on our people. I don't understand why we do it. And then the other reason is we was talking about Dalvin Cook, and we was talking about why Dalvin Cook could be good here. So before I start that, I'm gonna say this: there's a lot of people out there, right? When I was doing my running back research, when I was putting out my running back videos, when I was putting out Blake Corum. By the way, y'all, a lot of y'all didn't like Blake Corum, and Blake Corum is better than Deuce Vaughn. I'm just gonna say that. All right. Blake Corum, remember I said it. Blake Corum is better than Deuce Vaughn, and y'all hated on it. A lot of people, what's up, Double I? I just talked you up. I talked about the tight end position and how I had to call you about that. But the running back position, when I would do videos like we should get Benson, we should get Trey Benson at 24, or we should get a running back second round, third round, whatever. Like when I was showing all of the running backs love, this is what y'all told me collectively. And I'm not just saying the people in the chat, because the people in the chat, people who come here, y'all are very, very educated, and you guys know who I am. When I was trying to get us a running back, everybody and their mama said, you can get a running back late. You could do this with a running back. You don't really need a star running back. When I tried to tell y'all we need a special runner, y'all told me we need to build the line up, and we can pretty much have anybody back there. That's what people were saying. So why does it matter now? And I say this as a consensus. I say this now. Why does it matter if Deuce is back there, if Zeke is back there, if Rico is back there? Why now? Y'all told me we need to build the line. Y'all told me we need to build the line. The line needs to be built. Cool, we've done that. So why are we complaining? What's the issue now? We always find the issue. We always find a way to hate on our guys. Y'all told me we didn't need a special runner. Cool, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all 100%. Now we built the line. We built the line to punch people in the mouth. We built this team to punch people in the mouth, right? Cool. We built that. So ain't that what Zeke is? Don't Zeke punch people in the mouth? Cool. The one thing, Zeke, he don't have his burst. He don't have his burst. You know what I'm saying? So don't Zeke still punch people in the mouth? I mean, if we blocking, if the line is moving, we're punching people in the mouth. We got Deuce on the roster, right? You guys wanted Deuce. We wanted Deuce because we like what Deuce does, right? We like the elusiveness. We like his cuts. We like his vision, right? We like Rico. Rico's probably a mixture of both of them. Rico can run through you. Rico can make moves. Rico probably has the best vision out of the three. So, I mean, I just don't understand the hate. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the hate and why we do this to our players. Why we do this. And I say this because I was a guy that had I've done that before. You know what I'm saying? And it took me to piece to realize, bro, why am I hating? Like, what has this person done to me? Right? instead of hating the player, like y'all, like it's weird, like y'all want, like if Zeke is in demand, if the team calls him and the team missed him and they came up with the deal, why is he being held accountable for that? Why are y'all hating Zeke? Y'all aren't hating the fact that the front office didn't take running back serious enough. And the front office knows they didn't take running back serious enough because they went and called Dalvin Cook. Why are we hating on Zeke for that? Now, I've given the front office a lot of kudos for the way they built this team. And I think that they've done a very good job with that. I also feel like this front office could have taken running back a lot more serious than they have. So I'm with y'all. Y'all told me to stop. Y'all told me stop complaining. Cool, we ain't get a running back. People told me stop complaining. So now y'all mad? Now we mad? We mad because Zeke on the roster? Y'all knew Zeke was going to be on the roster. Why are we upset? You knew that when we signed him again. I just think sometimes we're looking at something to be mad at, so we just take it out all on that. So right now, Dak has been playing very, very well because Dak was getting a lot of that hate. And Dak still gets hate. But it always seems like we have to, as a whole, pinpoint it on one player. I watched us do that with Dez Bryant. I watched us do that same thing. I watched us do the same thing with him. I watched us do who else got a big deal? I watched us kind of do it with Zach Martin a little bit. I watched Zach Martin hold out and get hate. I did watch that. Like, I watched CeeDee Lamb get hate leading up to this. Not so much towards the end, but in the beginning when his mom was talking and all that stuff. Like, and I think that it's kind of by design. And I hate that the Cowboys do this, but it's almost like the front office in these contract negotiations. It's like they pit us against the players. Like the players shouldn't want to get paid or they shouldn't, negotiate. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I say that to the 64 people that's watching. Also, man, please hit that like button as well. If you're enjoying the content. Also, hit that bell and hit all if you really enjoy the content. But I watched the front office do this. And Kyle Brandt was not wrong in what he was saying about making these contract signings a Super Bowl. He wasn't wrong about that. He wasn't. The reason he wasn't wrong about that is other teams, Justin Jefferson sets a record-setting deal. There was no press conference, no formal signing and all that stuff. Homie just got signed and they just moved the hell on. We make it a big spectacle and they have to drag our guys through the mud and our guys got to go through more hazing than anybody else to get their deals. And then after they get their deals, like we get happy and then we get upset. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's like it's a manipulation and it's a cycle that keeps happening. Guess what, guys? We're not paying Zeke $18 million anymore. We're not paying him $16 million or whatever it is that you were holding over his head. Our running back room is really cheap right now. And we still hating over something that happened a couple years ago. We're still like, bro, I just want to get everybody to understand what's happening and what the manipulation is. Y'all are going to hate on CD in 2 years if he's not doing the same production that he's doing right now. Lord forbid they start bracketing him, putting safeties over top, and somebody else starts to have some success. You're going to want him out like you did Amari. We did it to Amari Cooper. They did it to Amari Cooper. We keep doing the same thing over and over and over. And guess what? Amari Cooper can still play. Y'all told me he couldn't. People told me he couldn't. Look, my buddy Mo, my guy Top Shelf Tizzy, sometimes we go back and forth on Twitter, but that's my brother. He told me straight up, bro, you be speaking a lot of truth and these people be hating you for it. They be on your damn head. They be on your head and you just be speaking facts. You just be speaking the truth. And he laughs at it. He laughed because us Cowboy fans sometimes I think he called it battered wife syndrome or something like that. And I can see that. And I've kind of broken away from it a little bit, but there's still times where people talk trash about our Cowboys. Like Eagles was going off on us today. And I had some things to say. I ain't gonna let slide talk. I ain't gonna let that rock. Nah, it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna happen. You know, I'll let certain things slide, but I ain't. Nah, no. NFC East slander, nah, we ain't letting that rock. Not at all. Not over here. Carl Abra said something that I love right now. Zeke of the last 2 years with the Cowboys was a victim of the poor line. I'm not going to say poor line, but I think poor scheming. I think the scheming looks better now because we have actual centers. That was the issue. We held like Tyler Biotish, and as you guys know, I've been saying this for years. I was mad at the Tyler Smith pick. Y'all remember that? I wasn't mad that we got Tyler Smith. I was mad that we didn't get Linderbaum. That's why I was mad. I was mad that Linderbaum was sitting right there and we needed a center. And I've been saying that for years. I've been trying to get us a center, and thank the Lord we finally listened and we got Cooper Beebe. The things are going to look better now because we have an actual center that can freaking move the pile and also move around. Tyler Biotish couldn't move. He couldn't move nobody, and he couldn't move around. It was a poor line because we had an average center. And we wasted years of Zach Martin's prime with that. Because when we lost Frederick, we should have been looking to immediately replace our center or get, you know what I'm saying, at least 80% of what the production was. Nobody can sit here in this chat and tell me we got 80% of what Frederick was doing from Biotish. We didn't do it. We didn't get that. There was no competition allowed. We at least offered competition this year. Hoffman had to get beat out at that spot. It was Hoffman's spot to lose, and Cooper Beebe beat him for the spot. Thank you. The team finally listened. That was the issue. We were getting whooped in the middle of the O-line. That was the problem. Now, Tyron Smith also going out with injuries and stuff. I wanted to get us a tackle last year, and we got Mozzie. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were a couple tackles that I felt like we could have got. You know, where Tyron would have played and then the tackle would have just stepped in. But I'm thankful that we got Guyton. I'm thankful. I think that every time we the one thing. So look, I say this. I wasn't on draft night. I was meh, but I like that we traded back. And I knew that eventually every time we kind of trade back, when we trade back, we end up getting an all-pro. It's actually weird how that happens, right? Like, think about that. We traded back for Frederick, and we got Frederick. You know what I'm saying? And we ended up getting something else. We ended up trading back, and we got Micah Parsons. You know what I'm saying? We ended up trading back, and it's the question mark on Guyton. So I'm hoping that the trend continues. But we ended up getting Guyton and Cooper Beebe. My God. Look, I get on the front office about a lot of things, and I talk about the manipulation, but they did their thing when it came to this draft. They did their thing when it came to the undrafted free agents, because there are some undrafted free agents that we didn't want to let out the door. There's an undrafted free agent that we traded to Kansas City today, and we got a late round conditional pick for that. So there are some things that the front office has been doing well. So I'm not going to just, you know, I'm not going to do the front office like y'all be doing Zeke. not going to do the front office. Like, when they do well, I'll let you know they do well. When they stink, I'm going to let you know they stink. I think they have stunk when it comes to this contract negotiation. I think they stink at that. We stink at getting our guys signed. Straight up, straight up. We stink at contracts. And we stink at free agency. We just do. We just do. I don't know what else to say, but we just do. And yeah, I mean, the running back position, hopefully next year they take it serious. It's a deep draft. You don't want another deep draft to smack you in the face and you don't end up with another running back. Straight up. Like, hopefully this line is good enough this year and we can still punch people in the face. I think if we have a push up front, Zeke is going to do just fine. Do I think Zeke is going to eclipse the 1,000-yard mark? I don't know about that, but you know, me and Tuck was talking. If Zeke gets you 800 yards and 8 TDs, are y'all fine with that? If Zeke can get you 800 yards and 8 TDs, I think I don't know why we're complaining. I think that that's a good mark. And then on top of that, you have Rico getting his touches, and then you know you have one of the best quarterbacks in the game calling the helm. We got Hoodie Dak out there, so you know the thing that I worry about is the reason that I wanted a special runner is I wanted somebody to alleviate the pressure off of Dak Prescott in those games in January and in February. I think Dak was at his best when Zeke was at his best. And I feel like young legs is the way to go. I don't believe that Rico is that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that Deuce Vaughn is that. I'm just going to say it right now. Zeke and his together, I don't even think together they are what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think together they're what I'm talking about. But hopefully our defense doesn't give up 40-something damn points either. Hopefully our defense has a damn pulse. You know what I'm saying? We don't get punched in the mouth. I have those conversations all the time. And I talk about that with my young folks. And appreciate y'all, man. We got 69 people here and we got 60 likes. I love this. I love this, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I'm going to get to some of these comments. What's up, Woke Yourself? What's going on? Let me read some of these comments. Certified Dallas Cowboy, poor line and poor scheming. Yes, agreed. Dwayne Brown said poor line. That's why I think Zeke going to lead the team in rushing. I could see him leading the team in rushing. I could see that. And like I said, 800, 8 TDs. Rico get 400, 500 yards. Deuce get you 2, 3. I mean, you know, at that point, you know, we might look. What did I say? That's about 1,600 yards rushing. If we can get about 1,600 yards rushing, we might be okay. We might be okay. You know what I'm saying? I'll be okay with that. Miss Jackie said, politics, DMV, our front office, always engage in politics. Yeah, because that's how they got to $10 billion. That's how they got to $10 billion. So I get it. Tony Simmons, victim of Kellen Moore on the job training, screwed the recipe of 16, very balanced on offense. I agree. I agree with that. And Philly going to find that out. Philly going to find that out the hard way. Like, I was having a debate with the Cowboys fan yesterday saying Saquon is going to have this great year. Kellen Moore has ruined the run games of everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The run games. I mean, I think 2 years ago, the run game was okay. But when it comes down to having to run when you need to run, Kellen ain't scheming up and he's not adjusting well. Austin Eckler hated that situation. He took Austin Eckler and ruined him. So you ruin Zeke. You know what I'm saying? We get to a point where Austin Eckler is ruined. So I hurt Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts. Man, wait, bro, I can't wait. It's gonna be I bet you Sirianni take over play calling or something at a certain point when they see damn, haven't we ran all stops 10 times today? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Beast Mode said, I think I take Freeman over Rico. Rico always hurt. I hate to see Hendershot go. I actually hated to see Freeman go. Hopefully he can make it to practice squad. I thought that his reps were really good. I would have taken Freeman over Deuce just because of the theme, not because I think that he had a better camp or that he had better preseason games. I think the theme was punching people in the mouth. And I think that Royce Freeman was punching people in the mouth. I think Rico could have been your guy that is, you know what I'm saying, the screen pass guy. You could have gotten more touches to Turpin if you wanted, you know what I'm saying, the quick and elusive stuff and on the outside. And, you know, sometimes they'll line CD up in the backfield. So I thought that you can get out of other guys, which you are planning to get out of Deuce personally. But, I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm all right with it. I'm okay with it. You know, that's just my thinking that's just my offensive mind thinking. And, you know, as of now, I'm doing a lot of game plans, watching a lot of film and stuff like that. And I would use Turpin more, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I would use Turpin. The way that I would use Turpin, I don't think that I could find 5 plays for Deuce. And that's where I was struggling with the idea of him being on this roster. Not that I didn't think he was good enough, but I don't think we use Turpin enough. I don't think we use him right. So I would use Turpin a little bit more in our offense than we do. If that makes sense to you guys. You know, maybe it doesn't. Tony Simmons, coaching really going to matter this season. Everyone is going except CD and Micah. Yeah, coaching is going to matter. And I said this on Twitter. Somebody asked me, how do I feel about Zeke being on the roster? You know, do I really believe in him? Or do I think that it was okay for him to not have to compete for his roster spot? If Mike McCarthy's okay with it, I'm okay with it. I trust Mike McCarthy. Did we get our ass whooped in the playoffs? Yes. But if there's anybody in that building that I do trust out of everybody, because we also got our ass whooped because of the front office. People keep forgetting that. We got our ass whooped because of them too. We needed linebacker. We needed linebackers last year, and we needed linebackers before the season last year. And we cut linebackers that could have helped us. We cut them and they got picked up elsewhere. And we struggled all year when LVE got hurt. They once again put all their eggs in the LVE basket, and we were burned by it. You know what I'm saying? We were burned by it. This year, they have learned, and I think that Zimmer, you know, the way that they teach linebacker is linebacker friendly, and then they went out and got some linebackers. And I think we won't run into that problem again, thankfully. Because I was tired of putting all our eggs in the LVE basket on the cheap 1-year deal basket of LVE. I was tired of it. And then we weren't really having the competition at the linebacker spot. And then when Overshown went down last year, I mean, and we still cut guys, it didn't make sense at all, you know. So, but if there's one guy that I do trust in that building that is not going to sleep, that's going to work long hours, that's going to try and create a formula that's going to try and put the best product out there to win, is Mike McCarthy. I trust that with my whole soul. I do. Matter of fact, I've been saying this. I thought Mike McCarthy should have been extended. I thought he should have been extended. I really like McCarthy. Like, guys, look at what we've had at coach. Like, consistently. Like, over. Look at what we had. Mike McCarthy has been the best coach that we've had, guys. He has been. So if he's okay with it, it lets me know that last year we really missed Zeke's presence in that locker room, on that field. Actually, you know what? I'm going to tell y'all, look, I was saving this, but I'm going to tell y'all to go look at this. I want y'all to go on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave here, but on your phone or wherever, if you got to go get on a laptop or something like that, or bookmark this or remember this. I want y'all to go, and this is why Zeke is on this roster. I'm going to tell y'all why. I'm going to tell y'all why. Go look at Lyle Collins gets thrown out of the Washington game. Go watch that clip. Because if there was one thing I loved about Lyle Collins is that you ain't going to push my quarterback. You ain't going to do nothing without me being one of those guys. Trent Williams is like that, right? But I want y'all to go see. Look, Lyle Collins, Dak Prescott gets hit out of bounds, right? Lyle Collins is on the sideline, and he comes on the field and pushes the dude. The other person that was with him that did not get caught was Zeke Elliott. Matter of fact, Zeke might have got his helmet knocked off or whatever, but when Dak went down, Zeke and Lyle Collins was not having that. They wasn't having it. Go look at that clip. I swear to God. Go look it up because I remember when it happened. And I was like, damn. At that moment, it made me feel like, y'all ever been, this was the analogy, and I talked about this with Tuck, and I talked this with Rome. Have y'all ever been out and there's a certain crowd of your friends that you know if things pop off, they ain't about that life. Like, you just need to get home. You just need to walk away. You need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if something presents itself, like, you like that. Yeah, because I'm going to tell y'all straight up, I'm not the tough guy of my group. I'm not the tough guy. I got hands. I can fight, but I'm not the tough guy. I'm the sleeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the guy that's quiet, but I'm not the lead tough guy. So when I tell y'all this, I'm telling y'all from perspective. Not the lead tough guy. Never been, not going to be. You know what I'm saying? Too old for all of that. But sometimes when you're out, there are certain people that make you feel better about being out. And if something does pop off, you know that y'all are going to get home because that person's right next to you. Yeah, y'all have heard the saying, you know, I would take that guy if I had a fight in the alley. That's who I'm going with. That's what Zeke is, guys. That's why Zeke is here. Last year, we went into San Francisco and we looked around. We ain't had no fighters with us, bro. We ain't had no fighters with us. Arizona looked around. Every time Buffalo looked around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we looked around and we didn't have that security that was right next to us. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, Paul. I wouldn't leave my crew. Hell no, bro. Hell no, I wouldn't leave my crew. Hell no. I'm just saying, like, I'm going to be more likely to say, hey, bro, let's get the hell up out of here, bro. Chill out. I'm going to be like, chill out. Because I already know there's certain people, though, like my homeboy Mo. I know for a fact. We could walk around freely and we good. We good. That's my Zeke right there. You know what I'm saying? That's my Zeke. Straight up. Looked around and we had a whole bunch of puppies. It was a whole bunch of puppies. Hey, Tony, bro, I'm too old for that, bro. Absolutely choose your damn battles. Yes, bro. Look, I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I got a home. I got a lady to get home to. I got to pay these bills. Like, bro, I don't got time to be going to jail, and I don't got time to be knocked out in no alley. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, bro. Straight up. I'm saying Zeke is here because we looked around last year and we ain't have that. And it has less to do with yards per carry and all of the green charts and all of that stuff that everybody will tell you. Those are people, for the most part, the people that have the charts and they tell you all this type of stuff, they ain't never taken a handoff, bro. They ain't never given a handoff. I've been there before. I've been on bad teams. I've been on good teams. And on the good teams, those were the teams where I looked and said, yeah, I got him. Yeah, I feel better about this situation. That's why Zeke is here, guys. It got less to do with yards per carry and all that stuff. has everything to do with number 4 feeling comfortable. And number 4 probably told y'all, hey, go get him. Go get him. If I got to go on this contract year and I got to go out on my shield, I need 21 next to me. 15 now, but I need 21 with me. Go get him. Straight up. That's why y'all shouldn't hate Zeke Elliott. Go look. Every time something pop off, or I want y'all to look at this too. I want y'all to look every time somebody got to tackle Zeke Elliott, and if it's clean, you watch the defender run his ass to the sideline. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. You watch. Straight up. Straight up. No lies. No lies being told right now. Keeping it 100 with y'all. Zeke is here because he makes 4 feel safe. He makes McCarthy feel safe. He makes those linemen feel safe. We get inside that 5-yard line, we feel safe. We feel like, and Zeke was in San Francisco when we lost Tony Pollard. Yeah, he was. I also pointed out in that game where Zeke did well when we were doing 12 personnel and we kept running 11. We kept running 10 personnel. Kellen Moore. Look, I was saving that for a video, but I had to say it straight up. That's why Zeke is here. Y'all can't understand. I just broke it down for you for somebody who's been in situations where, damn, bro. Well, straight up. Nah. Eastside, I ain't drinking that Kool-Aid, bro. Look, we gonna whoop y'all ass this year. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, that's the part, that's what pops out. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that pops out. I can't let Eastside slide in the comments with, I can't let him slide in the comments with that. Nope. Nope. Not at all. And see, Regina, you said it. Pollard didn't get it done. It's not that Pollard couldn't get it done. Pollard was the guy looking around like, shit, damn, I ain't got Zeke no more. Damn. I'm the dude. I'm the tough guy. Remember what I told y'all, right? I told y'all what I am. I'm not the lead tough guy. Not a tough guy, but I'm tough. But I'm never going to be the guy that's going to walk in, you know what I'm saying, grab your girl by the hand, spit in your face, talk trash. I'm never going to be that guy. That's just not who I am. Never going to be that guy. Not saying that that's what Zeke is, but what I'm saying is Pollard is me in this situation where if I'm around tough people, then I could just be who I am. Pollard could never be who he was without Zeke. Y'all stop me if I'm lying. That's what happened with Pollard. Because all of y'all same people who had them color charts and told me Pollard's a better blocker, Pollard's a better short yardage runner. We eliminated Zeke, and we saw what happened. We saw what happened. And we saw it happen multiple times. I'll tell you another instance. We treated Julius Jones like garbage on the way out. Julius Jones got treated like garbage, all because Marion Barber was able to come in and be fresh. And nobody ever wondered, damn, like we just said, man, they should start Marion Barber. I was always a Julius Jones fan, so I was cool with it. But it was like, man, they should start Barber. Y'all know what happened when we lost to the Giants? When we lost to the Giants and they went to the Super Bowl that year, we started Marion Barber in the playoffs. See, Marion Barber was able to be who he was when Julius Jones was on this roster. When Julius Jones was removed, Marion Barber was still Marion Barber, but we no longer had the guy next to you to make you feel comfortable. We no longer had that. So I just want you guys to remember that. I just want you guys to remember that. All right. So Zeke is here so that Rico can feel better about himself. So that Rico can be who Rico is. So Deuce can be who Deuce is. So Dak can be who Dak is. So yeah. I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in, man. I gotta get off of this thing. I got some kids that I gotta put to bed. I got some lunches to make and all that stuff. Yeah, like I am a father that does stuff around the house. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Still do things like, you know what I'm saying, something wrong with the car, it get fixed. You need to put some blinds up, blinds get put up, all that stuff. But you know what I'm saying, when lady has something and the daughter is out on her cheer stuff, you know what I'm saying, because my daughter does competitive cheer and they're out like every night of the week. Sometimes dad has to step up. And I got 2 little boys upstairs that need me. So appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. 86 people that are still in here for 75 likes. If you like what you saw here and didn't hit that like button, please hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. I plan to go live a little bit more, but you know, I just had to get something off my chest. I didn't care what it looked like. I didn't care about the bells and whistles. I just wanted to make sure that I talked to y'all about the 53-man roster and why I felt it was important to make sure that I defended Zeke here when it came to the hate. So appreciate y'all, man. We out. Salute. Peace.